Hi guys, and boy have I got a video for you! Today, I give you guys an 8-man ladder match where
feeling so mellow, fresh about the shower, but there's nothing on my schedule.
So today, believe it or not, is my 1 year channel anniversary. 1 year today, the 11th of February. On the 11th of February 2017, I started my YouTube channel, and today it's the 11th of February 2018. That means it's been 1 year, so it's my 1 year channel anniversary. So today I'm going to be putting the 2 people who started off on my channel, Cartoons and Jacksepticeye, in an 8-man match with the most important people who have been on my channel. So we've got Cartoons, have you just seen come out to the ring, and here you're about to see good old Jackaboy. Because my first video, which was on the 11th of February last year, was Cartoons versus Jacksepticeye. So these guys are definitely going in here. Here he is, Jackaboy. He's called Sean because that's his name. So yeah, so I was not talking of just messing up with the music, but yeah, Cartoons and old Jackaboy versed in a one-on-one match for the YouTube Championships at the start. So they are back. The rivalry continues. Not really. I've just put these guys in here because they were the people that got the channel moving, and now they've introduced the people that got the channel moving. You thought, well, I'll just put these 2 in a match against each other, another rematch sort of types. No, because you can't have it without the host now, can you? Here I come. Wolfie. Wolfie guys, the wolf pack. Oh yeah, you didn't think you could have my channel anniversary without me, did you? Oh no, here comes Wolfie coming down to the ring. Oh yeah. Don't you dare tell that to the wolf pack. Now that you've had the 2 people that started this channel off, and of course the host, it's an 8-man match, and there's room for about 5 more people. So I've put the 5 most important people who have took part in my channel in today's match. And to be honest, we all know who's done the most important part in my match. I mean, everyone's been here and there, but you know, Terra887 are have been the most important people in my show. So here comes, who is the International Champion? That was from a live stream, but Mr. 887. Probably what he is, Terra887 are probably were and always will be the most important people of my channel. So Mr. the leader of it, is coming down to my channel. Shout out to Mr. as he comes in the ring now. Okay, and you can't, even though Mr. is the exclusive, is the good leader, you can't have him without his lovely tag team partner. You know who he is. He tried to get Pat out of the title. Oh, here he is. Timmy Terror. The creepy sheep master. No, he hasn't got as much blood as he was rocking in 2K17, but here he is, Timmy Terror. But yeah, so Terror 87 probably. Well, I think in my mind they're the second. Oh, I didn't mean to put that on. They're probably the second most important people on my channel. The most important person, I think, on my channel is right here. You know who I'm talking about. Yep. It's Captain Fanta, everybody. Even though he is a member of Terror 87 at this current point, he's played a big role while he's been in Terror 87, but even when he wasn't in Terror 87, Captain Fanta probably is the person that's played the biggest role in my channel. True, Terror 87 has played a big role, but Captain Fanta has been here since season 1. He was in the first tournament, he was in the second tournament with, well, Dave Barista, Mr. Mister, who was sort of talking to Mr. Mister. So you could argue that Mr. Mister has been more of a main character than Timmy Terror. But yeah, Captain Fanta was there. Mr. Mister convinced him to be evil, but when Fanta found out that Mr. Mister was a foolish trickster and Fanta turned good, they brainwashed him. So Captain Fanta, even after the Terror 87 stole the tag champions, the tag championships, Captain Fanta still became one of the most important people of my channel now. If you're having Fanta, we might as well bring the whole of Terror 87 out here. We might as well, might we? Bring the whole of Terror 87 out here? It's Relevant Elementa, and he's played quite a big role. If I could have 9 people in here, I would probably have put Chris Valerio in here too, because he's played a big part too, but he wasn't the unlucky one of getting brainwashed by Terror 87 as well. He's played quite a big part. He took his way to helping everybody to try and snatch those tag team titles off the Fanta homies who were running rampant through season 3. And yeah, he tried to stop them, but in the end, he was brainwashed by Terror 87, as well as Captain Fanta. So after that, Relevant Elementa has been helping Timmy Terror and Mr. Mister, and him and Captain Fanta been their little henchmen. But yeah, the story one, who could brainwash them, but that ain't today. Now, another bad person who I haven't seen for a little while, who has yeah, definitely become a main character. Yeah, so to finish this little thing off, it's the British Psycho, everyone. So yeah, I think this is one of the first times that we might have seen the British Psycho 2K18. I think his first actual match, we saw him helping his buddies H2O Delirious and Vanos. But we've not actually seen him full on in a match yet. But here he is, the British Psycho. Arguably a very main character. wanted to take the fan division over. We've seen him try and take the WFM titles, failing miserably. But here's the British Psycho, making his prize proper return. Now that we've got all these entrances over, the 8-man ladder match, and why don't you have it from the New Year's titles? Yep. So, the Happy New Year's titles, when it 2K18, when it was the New Year's, 2K18 first started off, we had a 2K, we had a match for the New Year's, and I'm the champion. So, my New Year's championships are on the line here. As you know, I am the champion, so, because it's the New Year's channel anniversary, I thought I might as well put them on the line here, so whoever wins will become the New Year's champion. Can I retain? We'll find out as Captain Fanta's coming to the outside of the ring, when Elementary's got the British Psycho, while Jacksepticeye and Cartoons are long rivals here, but Terror 7 are stopping them. Terror 7 could be working together here, as they are a team. As both of Terrain 7 are getting the two people who start this channel off 1 year ago, Jacksepticeye and Cartoons, but they seem to be fighting Terrain 7 back now, as Terrain 7 is getting them. Meanwhile, Relevant Elementa and Captain Fanta are attacking me and the British Psycho. But British Psycho trying to go around now and attacking Relevant Elementa. Oh, Relevant Elementa was just stomped on the floor as Fanta got the ladder, so it looked like he just broke his foot. Well, it sounded like anyway. As Fanta now bashing into Jack and causing Timmy Terror to get basically Terror 7, they're teaming up here. As Fanta was just helping Timmy Terror, but Cartoons just poked Fanta right in the eye and knocked him in the loading. And a Cartoon cutter there to Timmy Terror. And this is the ladder you have to climb to the top to get the New Year's belt. So yeah, can you believe that my channel's been around for 1 year? I mean, I can't. Oh, poor Element Elementa! British Psycho's just laying waste to him right now. Right, also guys, after today, tomorrow, I'm going to be releasing my schedule again. My schedule, and it's going to be a good one, I believe you. If you thought the schedule before was a good one, oh, look at me, I'm trying to retain my titles. But British Psycho's coming in the ring, and are you going to stop him? British Psycho, what are you doing? Oh, there he is, climbing up. Oh, British Psycho, right hands down to me. Yeah, so if you thought the one for December or November, I can't remember which one was good, yeah, you're really gonna like this one for the new year. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but yeah, good. Right, and also today, to celebrate the New Year's, hope you check around late tonight. I'm going to be doing a live stream where I'm going to remake my entire tournament of Season 1 in 2K18 over on PS4. Season 1 was good and all, but it was on Xbox 360, bad quality, and we need to make a good quality on the PS4, and why don't we recreate it also in the 2K18? So if you want to check out my live stream later of me recreating Season 1 in 2K18, so yeah, I'll be live streaming that later on today. So yeah, boom, big power bomb now. Oh, Captain Fanta just failed there. Oh, Relevant Elementa has betrayed Mr. and Timmy Terror. I mean, Timmy Terror does have complete control over these guys, but I think he's got his hands full at the moment. So I don't think he can really control Fanta, because Fanta's gone crazy and is attacking Mr. right now. As Jack's going for the belt, as Relevant Elementa's going to climb it, but Fanta... Oh, Timmy Terror just knocked Jack over, but Relevant Elementa's going for the belt. And Fanta ain't caring, because as they are buddies, but Timmy Terror ain't happy with his mentors. He's pushing that ladder out. He's like, you're my slave, you do not do that. And Timmy Terror's just put his slave Elemental straight out there. As Timmy Terror now, I think Jack's already been busted open. I don't think I saw that. As Cartoons and Buddy Psycho, the two red people here, attacking British Psycho. Cartoons is as Timmy Terror's climbed the ladder, but Jack resurfaced, man. Because Timmy's going for the ladder. We can't have Timmy Terror being the champion. Oh, Jack's climbing up to try and stop Timmy Terror. Oh, it hit the nuts there. Oh, Jack's got Timmy Terror. Oh, an F5 off the top of the ladder, and there goes Timmy Terror. This is awesome. And now Jack is climbing the ladder. He's reaching for the belt. He started this off, even though he lost a year ago to Cartoons in that match. Yeah, by the way, Cartoons was the winner. That's how he became the first YouTube champion. As Relevant Elementor now hitting Jack, chucking Jack off. As Relevant Elementor climbing to get that belt. But Timmy Terror's crawling. I don't think Timmy Terror's happy with Relevant Elementor. I don't think Mr. Mister's happy with Phantom, because they can't get them under control when they've got me, the Buddy Psycho, Jack and Cartoons to worry about. As Relevant Elementor's clawing out that now. As Timmy Terror and Mr. Mister need to control their mentors here. It's good. And now even Mr. Mister and Timmy Terror get confused on who to attack. They're attacking themselves now. They don't even know what to do anymore. I think Timmy Terror and Mr. Mister aren't in a good position. They're all sorts of messed up here, but now Elementor's been thrown out. But see, Timmy Terror's confused. He's even attacking Mr. Mister. I don't know what's going on here. Oh no, there's no one in the ring. Timmy Terror, get in the ring and stop Jack. Can't someone stop Jack? Is anyone going to stop Jack? Oh my god, no! I need to save my championships! Oh no, Jack! The Buddy Psycho's got me occupied here! Do you think Jack's going to win? Timmy Terror's coming in! Can Timmy Terror stop it? Or is it too late? Oh, Jack let go! And Buddy Psycho now, oh, here comes the fun. He's going to look that so weak. Oh, Timmy Terror's reversing some of Jack punches now, as Buddy Psycho and Elementor just push them both off. As Buddy Psycho chucking Elementor out now. As Buddy Psycho's going the ladder. He's smacking Jack to bits. He's just knocked me over. I want my championships back right here. He's making me crawl on the wing. Now Mr. Mister's back in. Oh! And Buddy Psycho savagely saying, you've been missing some good stuff, as he's just whacked Mr. Mister with the ladder and busted him open. This is Mr. Mister. Mr. Mister and Buddy Psycho, two of the most powerhouses battling it off here. As, oh my god, the Buddy Psycho's just tombstone piled around Mr. Mister, and there goes Mr. Mister. After a solid ladder shot and a tombstone, that's going to set Mr. Mister out. And Element to pick the ladder up, but Mr. Psycho ain't having it. Oh, Buddy Psycho is setting all of Terror 87 down now. He's set Mr. Mister, he's set Element on, and he's setting Timmy Terror off now. I don't know what's happened to Phantom, he's just gone off to the side fighting Cartoons now. Oh my god! Buddy Psycho's just savagely throwing Timmy Terror! Oh my god, the Buddy Psycho is just singing off all of Terror 87. Oh, what happened there? Mr. Mister's gone out cold. Timmy Terror's now out cold. He knocked Elementor out, but he's back up now. But now Elementor wanted a bit of revenge here. Buddy Psycho just took Terror 87 clean out. I mean, Phantom's just fighting Cartoons on the side. As Elementor learned to get some offense, knocking the Buddy Psycho down, finding his chance of knocking me out. Oh, Mr. Mister's now resurfaced. As he's coming back in the ring to get a bit of revenge. Oh! Now Buddy Psycho's knocked Elementor out cold, but Mr. Mister might be wanting his revenge with the Buddy Psycho. He just glitched away there. Oh, Mr. Mister getting a bit of revenge now. Attacking the bloody Psycho. Bam. Well, guys, you do know that the British Psycho could be somebody here. I mean, not here, but it could be one of you guys, because it's British. I mean, I know he has a beard or has a bald head, but that could be just a bald pattern of fake beard he's put on. As Mr. Mister now has climbed to get the belt, he sees that the British Psycho's down. Mr. Mister's got it! Mr. Mister! Mr. Mister is angry after losing the tag champs to the Electric Potatoes. But oh, there goes the ladder, and oh, British Psycho's still Mr. Mister down. I think the British Psycho is just targeting Mr. Mister now. Mr. Mister ain't happy. I don't think it's happening with Timmy Terror, because Timmy Terror ain't even helping him. Oh yeah, the British Psycho is definitely targeting Mr. Mister now, as he's just chucked him out of the ring. He set Mr. Mister out cold, yeah. Oh no! Meanwhile, Captain Fanta just threw me in the air and I landed on the steel steps. Oh, I am out cold. Fanta has put me out cold. I think British Psycho has seen the commotion and has come around to deal with Captain Fanta. British Psycho has seen Mr. Mister and Timmy Terror out. He saw Timmy Terror and Anta out. He's seen Mr. Mister out cold. He hasn't laid a hair on Captain Fanta. Maybe he's going to be doing that, but he's seen that Fanta's awkward and he just super kicked me in the face here. But oh, British Psycho's crawled out the ring. This is giving Elementor a chance. He set the ladder up. What an offense this could be. But he's seen Jax getting up though. Jax seen his chance and just throw Elementor out. This could be Jax's chance. Elementor's plan just backfired. Everyone's occupied. There's no one in the ring. No one's on the outside. Jax got it. Jax got him. British Psycho. Oh! We have a winner! Sean or Jacksepticeye, whatever you want to call it. What? I'm not hit him. Jacko Boy, man, is our champion. We saw some awesome, brutal stuff there. Captain Fanta was brutally super kicking me and knocked me in the steel steps. I think I'm injured by Captain Fanta after that. I don't know what happened with I don't know what happened with the rest of 7. Captain Fanta was just doing offense to me. I don't know what happened to Cartoons. I think Cartoons and Jack might have been battle out, but I was too focused on the British Psycho just chucking Timmy Terror and Medello about and absolutely brutalising Mr. Mister. Whoo! So, Jacksepticeye making his epic comeback. I did lose my New Year's titles, which I did win at the New Year, but the channel New Year is better. So, after Jacksepticeye, he started the channel. Jacksepticeye versus Cartoons. He lost versus Cartoons, humiliated after the channel start, but he got his revenge by becoming the New Year's champion. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I've been this151. I'm signing out. Hope you have another channel. Make sure to check out my live stream later for my season 1 created in here. And also make sure to check out my schedule that will be uploaded tomorrow. I know you guys are going to love it. Goodbye.